Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. As you guys can probably tell by the way I am sounding, and by probably what you guys have already known and seen for the past few hours all day, the beast in quotes, stuff has released due to the video that they showed off earlier today. I wasn't home, so I couldn't record this video earlier, so we're just gonna go ahead and do it now. But we do have all the information for LR, sad to say, Ultimate Gohan and LR Power Awakened Piccolo. I'm very disappointed. I'm sure I don't have to reiterate that. We all wanted something that we just didn't get, and let's just get into the actual breakdown of the kits. Oh man. So Gohan, he's a superheroes and hybrid Saiyans category, Ki +3, HP attack and defense 170%, plus an additional attack HP attack and defense was 30% for characters who also belong to the bond of parent and child or movie heroes category. That's a good leader skill. Again, we don't know what the superhero category looks like yet. The speculation is that it's going to be every single basically hero from the entirety of Dragon Ball Super, which would be a very good category. Bond hybrid Saiyans and bond of parent and child pretty much means that every single hybrid Saiyans ever is going to be on this category, except for pre-cell fight Gohan or Trunks. Pre-cell fight Trunks. He's the only hybrid Saiyan that's not going to get the 200%. All the other ones will get that. Link set, all in the family. Saiyan Warrior Race, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha, Legendary Power. The reason that's bad, and the reason why a lot of us really are disappointed with him, that Link set is terrible. For one main reason. His only Link that he gets ki from is Shocking Speed. Nothing else. Just Shocking Speed. So that's a big L. Also, I didn't mention this, but if you take a look at his stats here, his defense is ridiculously low for a Dokkan Fest LR, by the way. Earlier today, I saw someone say go easy on him, his World Tournament LR, and I wanted to cry. Yeah, but his link set is really wonky. He has links that don't really work a whole well together, and that a lot of characters don't really even have. He also doesn't even work that well with Orange Piccolo, which we'll get to later. I mean, I can't even say that because I mean, you'll see when I get there. Oh yeah, his passive skill. Let's just talk about this because this is another point of contention. The thing is, he's not bad, but he's just not anything special. And that doesn't seem like that should be the case for a brand new movie character. Actually, I can't even really say that either because he's not even Beast Gohan. Activates the entrance animation once only. Attack and defense with 100%, guards against all attacks for 3 turns from the start of turn when there's another bond of parent and child category ally at the start of character's attacking turn. That's not bad. Wish the guard would have lasted a little longer or permanently with how low his defense is, but it is not a hard entrance animation to activate, so it shouldn't be that bad. It also gives a decent buff. He gets a flat attack and defense was 150% at the start of turn. Good. Plus an additional ki +1 per ki sphere obtained. He really needs that because of his link set being awful. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each super attack performed up to 150%. That's solid. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when ki is 20 or more. Attacks effective against all types when activating the active skill or when ki is 24. High chance of nullifying ki blast super attacks directed at the character. That's all he does. That's it. And if you're gonna ask me if you have been living under a rock and this is the first video you're seeing, what about when he transforms? He doesn't. He doesn't at all. Because his special beam cannon, the Makanko Sampo with Beast Gohan, is purely an active skill. The haters won. They were right. We were wrong. Everyone can cry now. Can be activated when all allies attacking the same turn or superheroes, or from the 3rd turn or from the start of battle, or when facing only one enemy starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. Not a bad active skill condition. I don't like the 6th turn. Maybe it could be 5 and it'd be a little easier, but like it's whatever. Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. Disables enemy action within the same turn. This is a worse version of all of the other active skill attacks that do the exact same thing throughout the entire year. He has the worst one. Because all the other ones, at the very least, either massively raise attack or they're greatly stacking. As you can see, he doesn't greatly stack. It's right here. They like stack their attack. That way this hits really hard. They get guaranteed crit. He only gets super effective against all types. For some reason, I just don't understand why they are holding back so hard with a character that was this hyped up. But it's nothing we can really do about it right now, unless the Japanese player base plays hard enough to get him buffed. But they're really upset. Everyone is upset with this character, specifically Gohan. Piccolo is fine, we'll get to him in a bit, but like mainly Gohan. I have not seen a single good thing about him besides his animations look nice. About his actual kit, there's literally zero. His active skill is good and everything else is very bad, and they need to update it because it is severely outdated for the kind of meta that we are in right now. His super attack effects greatly raise attack and raises defense for one turn and cause colossal damage with a medium chance to stun on his 12 key. That's a fine super attack effect. There's nothing wrong with that. Piccolo's is better, but we'll get to that later. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and lowers attack and defense. It's just an okay super attack effect. It's nothing special, which is not something I want to say about a brand new character. And again, like, as you can see, that's it. That's all there is for Gohan. There's no beast anything. I saw a really funny tweet. I couldn't find it. I really wanted to find it, but it was about the art. There was two tweets I thought were really funny. One of them was the size of Beast Gohan in the back is how often you're actually going to be seeing him in game, which is like kind of true. And another one where it's like, what's he looking at? He's looking for his transformation back there. Like it's just fun. It's just not impressive at all. Like, he's very all right. I've seen his stats already. His defense is mediocre at the start of turn. His attack stats are good, but his defense is incredibly lackluster. Even after, if he would have to like triple super attack to get even moderately all right defense, and I don't feel like that's something that we should be saying about a character that was hyped up this much and promoted as much as it was. Anyway, let's move into Piccolo, because at the very least he makes me less sad. Because they did him some justice. It's gonna take a little bit longer because he is, an actual technically transformation. Superheroes and Battle of Wits category key +3, HP attack and defense 170, plus an additional attack and defense was 30% for characters who also belong to Bond of Master and Disciple or movie heroes category. That's a good leader skill. I don't know why they decided to drop 2 Battle of Wits leaders back to back. Very strange. I feel like this could have been a triple lead and then you put Namekians in there as well, but it's whatever. They didn't do it, so there's that. He has the same entrance animation, except he needs Bond of Master and Disciple category allies. Same flat attack and defense at the start of turn as Ultimate Gohan, plus an additional key +1 per key sphere obtained. Again, the same. This is where he differs, where he actually has something to him and some substance, where Beast Gohan is just strictly damage, or I guess Ultimate Gohan is strictly damage, which is weird because he like barely took damage in the entire movie, but it's whatever. Reduces damage received by 20%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% with each attack received up to 150%. That's fine, especially because he has the very little amount of damage reduction. He really needs this later part of his passive for that to be good. All allies key +2 within the same turn after receiving an attack is very helpful because he also has wonky key links. All allies key +2 within the same turn after receiving an attack. If HP is 30% or less at the start of character's attacking turn after the character receives an attack 7 or more times in battle, he full heals and then reduces damage received by 30% for the rest of that starting from that turn onward. He'll get an additional 30% damage reduction, which is good, except it is incredibly difficult to proc. But hey, he has it at the very least. He can get up to 50% defense, and he has some decent defensive links. The rest of his links are really weird. Brainiac, solid support, Namekians, power bestowed by God, fierce battle, transform, legendary power. He has transform, which is awful. He shares 2 links with Elorgraded Vegeta though, so that's something, right, guys? Right? Yeah. Their links are really, really bad, and I hate that. His active skill, where he becomes Orange Piccolo exclusively for 1 turn, is a giant, and that's it. It's the same exact condition as Beast Gohan, and it's just an active skill. At least he has a sprite, right? It's a giant form sprite, so you'll rarely see it, and you'll only see it for 1 turn. But he has it. He has it. Greatly raised defense and raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. This is where I said that he had a better super attack effect than Beast Gohan, because he gets 50% defense on both super attacks, where Ultimate Gohan is only getting it on his 18 key. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, or attacking units for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage. Like, again, they have the same 18 key. Piccolo has a better 12 key, which I'm finding it very hard to like consume as a player, that the one that they've been advertising this entire time, even writing out his name every single day, Beast, 1, isn't obtainable at all. 2, is worse than the character they've advertised less in Piccolo. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me why they decided to hold back so much on him, but like they did, and it's really odd. Okay, anyway, let's is this the orange? Yeah, okay, so he does actually go orange. You can see orange Piccolo in the game, right? That's nice. However, it is, you know, limited to an active skill turn. At least it's for more than 1 turn. Actually, no, it's not. It's just for the 1 turn, but at least we can see it, right? We can look at it. Anyway, so his passive receives an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of performing a super attack. That's good for being a giant, which means he can technically super attack in 9 turns, and he'll have a decent chance of actually getting those super attacks in, which is good. It's, I mean, like, it's solid for a giant form, but again, it is just a giant form, so, you know, can't really be too excited. His super attacks basically just greatly raise attack temporarily and massively raise attack temporarily. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Especially once you get towards the end, if you can get a couple of those in, it's gonna hit quite hard. But yeah, like, you gotta remember, he can do what, 9 total super attacks in his giant form turn. So if you get like at least 1 or 2 18 key super attacks, and you're actually able to proc that additional super and then your hidden potential super, it's going to be doing a substantial amount of damage. So at least that's a good thing about him. Other than that, he's just kind of a giant. Also, oh, okay, here's a thing to prove my point. This is orange. Actually, let's get regular Piccolo, right? Look at Piccolo's defense, and then look at Gohan's. He has the same amount of defense at 0% that Gohan does at 100%. That, like, huh? Which I mean, like, in comparison, Gohan has more attack than Piccolo does, even at 100%, at 0%. But like, who cares? He's gonna get obliterated. He's just gonna die. Like, hold on, where's the image I had? I got the funny meme. I think it's this. Like, it's just whenever it loads, it's just this, and whenever, okay, let me just take this away for when it loads. It's gonna take a little bit for some reason. I guess while it loads, we can talk about the banner units. I was right with the banner units, at least. Oh, and the typings, by the way. He's physical, he's tech. I kind of pictured to that part, but like, it's not about that. Oh man, that's I am so upset. Okay, here we go. It's really small, but yeah, like this is gonna be accurate in a few days. But yeah. So let's talk about Pan real quick, because Pan is actually good. Same with these guys, are less good, but it's not about them. So Pan, no one cares about her leader skill. It's kind of irrelevant. Her link set, all in the family sand lineage, infighter, battlefield diva, more than meets the eye, the innocence, fierce battle. She shares how many links with Beast? Or with Ultimate, I should say. 3? 3? Yeah, 3. You can see, you see the issue that we're having here, right? None of them being a key link. That's where Pan actually comes in big hand, because Pan, she gets 2 key an attacking defense with 150% at the start of turn. She gives superhero category allies 1 key and attacking defense plus 30%, plus an additional key plus 1 on attacking defense plus 20% of your characters who also belong to Bond of Parent and Child or Bond of Master and Disciple. So that's really, really good. She basically is a perfect support unit that is a must run on this team because of how lackluster some other units are, or at least how disappointing. I can't even say that he's lackluster. He's not bad. It's just I wish he was crazy. I don't think he's even top 5 in the game. Like, seeing his stats, he's disappointing, right? He's going to basically do ridiculous amounts of damage but have very alright defense, and he's going to get one shot by hard type neutral enemies. But like, that's not what we wanted from this guy. That's not the point I'm trying to make it. The point is that he was supposed to be something that he's not, right? He did not live up to the expectations that they gave us. They made it, all their advertising is based around a character who doesn't exist. And I feel like that's where most of us feel really slighted. Anyway, back to Pan. She gets a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. She gets an additional 30% chance to dodge when facing only one enemy, which is really nice. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies at the start of turn. And she gets an additional 100% attack and defense and a high chance of performing a critical hit for 4 turns after evading an attack. So she's really good. Literally a must run. I would say, literally, if you're gonna summon for this, like, Pan is really a key here and like this team, like 100%. She definitely needs to be ran. Her super attack effect is just raising attack and defense for 1 turn and stunning, so nothing absolutely crazy or nothing to worry about really. She gets crit and dodge, so just give her some additional or some more dodge and she'll be solid. Then we got Trunks Teen and Goten Teen. Definitely not the form I thought they were going to take, but they do fuse in their super attack animation, so it's like, whatever. It's the same exact character with the same exact animation that I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so they randomly change AGL key spheres to random key spheres, which is weird. They get 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. They get an additional attack plus 10% when performing a super attack per superhero category ally on the team, which is fine. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% with 3 or more key spheres obtained, plus an additional defense plus 50% on a high chance performing a crit with 5 or more key spheres obtained. And then they get an additional attack plus 50% and great chance of launching an additional super attack with 7 or more key spheres obtained. I don't even think you need to go for that. I think you just try to get to 5 and then you move on. Maybe give this unit dodge or something. That way they're doing something, but like, they're not going to be ran over literally anything. And again, they have a very similar super attack to Pan. I believe their only difference is they seal and Pan stuns. Yeah, they seal. So that's the units. Again, I'm fine with Piccolo. I think he looks pretty good. Like, he'll be fine. He'll be really tanky. He'll be doing decent damage. Gohan, I'm really disappointed in, and there's nothing really we can do for that. Anyway, there's a couple other things. We got Exploding Rage Extreme Super Battle Road. We got Space Traveling Warriors regular Super Battle Road coming. The Sadness, a new mission for the Cell Max event, which is presumably superhero category. We got the free-to-play Gamma 1 and 2. The Gamma 1 is going to be given out during a login, and Gamma 2 is going to be a mission. New story event where basically we can get this free-to-play Gohan to Dokkan Awaken at a Super Saiyan Gohan, which is, it's pretty chill. We got a new Orb event for the superhero category, which is, again, good. We got some Sadness from right here. This is really big. I'll probably talk about this in a different video or whenever we actually see their information. But Blue Gogeta and Full Power Broly are easying. I hope that they actually make them really good, because this is now where the hype is going to be, because the LRs are lackluster. So I really hope that they become better. I'll talk about them more whenever we actually see what's going to happen with them. But yeah, that is confirmed to be happening. We got the store with the Dokkan events, which are going to be against only Ultimate Gohan and only Power Awakened Piccolo, which is extremely depressing, and I am going to be crying myself to bed tonight. We got Infinite Dragon Ball History stage against Heroes of Justice, which is fine. The Red Zone stage is now confirmed to be Red Ribbon Army, where you're going to fight Staff Officer Black, Android 20 or Dr. Zero, Cell, and then the Gammas. This is interesting because the Gammas are going to be super class and everything else is going to be extreme class, so we finally get to see what that like level of difficulty is going to be for a super class unit. People are kind of confused as to why Staff Officer Black is there. But yeah, you're gonna beat this and you're gonna get a title and a wallpaper, which is like whatever. There's the animations, you know, blah blah blah. We do have no summon animations, which is cool. It's just like generic stuff where Gohan flies in instead. You got a couple new cut-ins and screen cracks, as well as new fly-ins. I believe there's a Android, like the tracksuit Android 18 from the movie, and like Krillin and Piccolo and all them from the actual movie are gonna be flying in, which is like, it's cool. It's nothing all that crazy, but you know, it is how it is. But anyway, I am really sad. I feel like this really sums up how it is. And then yeah, like it's just, for some reason the transformation Gohans are always locked. You can never actually transform, or you never want to transform, and that makes me so sad. And it's, I don't think it, like, I saw someone also tweet this, unless they reuse the active skill animation or change it or updated it in some way, we might never see a standalone Beast Gohan in the game, because his hypest moment was used for this character. Because like, I don't see a reason for them to drop a Beast Gohan without the special beam cannon. And since we already have that, we may literally never get a playable Beast Gohan. And I think that is the biggest L that we've taken. This is finally a time where we can say Legends W, Dokkan L, and like, it is really upsetting. I am still gonna summon. I already have a bunch of stones saved up, but man, I'm very upset with everything that's happened. Hopefully they buff this or fix this in some way, shape, or form, make it up to us in some way. But as of right now, it's tough to swallow, and we're gonna have to just deal with that. Anyway, let me know how you guys all feel about LR Ultimate Gohan and LR Giant Orange Piccolo. I wish I could say LR Beast Gohan, but I literally can't. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.